What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day today. So we're going to be talking about the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Overall, over the next couple months, I'm probably going to have videos discussing good and bad topics on this game, but today could be extremely bad if they do not fix this. And also, I don't have a way to actually record PlayStation gameplay, so I'm probably going to be using like exclusive aces. So yeah, thanks Ace for letting me borrow your gameplay that you have no idea I actually borrowed. Also, by the way, can I just point out for a second, Ace is like a stats guy. This man is a freaking beast on the controller, alright? Like, don't get me wrong, I never considered him to be a bum by any means necessary, but I'm just saying, dude, he was more than definitely hanging with some of the good players out there. So anyways, thanks Ace again. I will put his channel link down in the description below if you want to check him out. Now with that being said, I want to talk about my first impressions here on the Modern Warfare 2 beta, and I gotta say it is different to say the least, alright? And I know this is just a beta, so I can't really judge the game too harshly at this point in time, and I don't know if maybe I set my expectations too high to see this game. We haven't seen anything, like not even campaign gameplay, nothing as far as Modern Warfare 2 goes, and now we're hit with this, and I just don't know what to think, really. I mean, we can sit here and talk about, there's no red dots on the minimap, and the perk system is a complete joke, which I'll have more videos on in the future, but overall, like, the gun sounds, they don't sound good. The animations are clunky. When you're running, it feels like you have cinder block boots on. But the number one thing Infinity Ward has to change, alright? They don't have an option. They have to change this in order for this game to be successful, and that is the visibility in this game. And if you don't believe me, check this out right here. So yesterday, I was actually watching Scump play this game, and he went to go gain control of the B flag, but there was an enemy sitting on the flag with him. Why don't you go ahead and point out where you think this enemy is sitting right now? And if you guys have been listening to any other COD commentators lately, especially the big ones, I don't want to throw any names out there because I'm really not trying to throw shade. I really do heavily appreciate these people in our category. A lot of them are a little on the older side, and they'll usually say phrases like, I can't see people, I can't see this, the visibility is crap. Like, sometimes they are right, and sometimes I just can't tell if they got them old man eyes going on, or if the visibility is actually that bad. And in this game, it is actually that bad. In fact, it's worse than it being that bad. So I won't deny it is difficult to tell who is your teammate and who is an enemy. The colors and the outfits they're wearing, there's really not a whole lot of differentiation there. Now, the thing that actually makes it difficult to see, though, is when you're being shot at and not even hit, but somewhere in the vicinity of your character model, you're gonna experience suppression. In fact, I think Nero Cinema actually made a tweet. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. Nero tweeted out, I think this is partly why gunfights can feel so weird in Modern Warfare 2. Even with all motion blur off, if you're being shot at, you get suppressed, which blurs damn near everything on top of adding weapon flinch. Again, the visibility on this game is not exactly the greatest. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's impossible to see your enemies, but it's not the greatest, alright? Let's be real. But when you throw in this addition to the game, this suppression, how are you supposed to see who you're even shooting at? And that was even with all the motion blur turned off. So what this is telling me is that gunfights are literally going to be a roll of the dice in this video game. I really just don't understand why you add a mechanic like this into your multiplayer. I mean, if you want to bring this into campaign, sure, go for it. It'll make things a little more cinematic. Cool, alright? I'm all for that. But when it comes to multiplayer in a competitive environment where literally milliseconds matter, this is what you introduce as innovation. Really? And as many of us know, Call of Duty has really done everything in their power to try and lower the skill gap. They want new players to be able to come into these lobbies and do not great, but relatively well, enough to keep them entertained and coming back to the game. That includes things like, lower time to kills and safe places on the maps and stuff like that. But when I look at this mechanic, this feature they added into the game, there's no added benefit here. Like, it just sucks for everyone. one. I can't see in an actual world where this mechanic either hurts you or helps you. I mean, it's one thing if this feature is one-sided, then one person has a significant advantage over the other. But if both people that are shooting in this gunfight have the same mechanics, I mean, it's literally, you're better off closing your damn eyes and pulling the trigger. I mean, you can't see anything through that lens. Anyways, I've seen a bunch of features that I do like and a bunch of features that I don't like, and this is really the one feature I can put my finger on and say, if this is not fixed, I really think we're going to be experiencing a lot of issues moving forward in this video game. Anyways, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Have you played the beta? Have you been watching it? What do you think of it? I would really like to know your guys' opinions down in the comment section below. If you really want to know my overall opinion, I'd say I like it, but I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Kind of a thing, I keep telling myself it can't be any worse than Vanguard. I mean, right? Like, there's no way, dude. I'm also trying not to judge this game too harshly because, I mean, I've been playing it on a PS4, and when you go from PC to PS4, you're already like disappointed in the textures and resolution and all that. So, I'm trying my best to not really judge it too harshly at this moment and only judge it off of gameplay mechanics and features. And also one thing that didn't really like ruin the experience, but it definitely didn't help, is the fact that there's a bunch of broken guns you can't even put attachments on right now. So there's like 2 guns that you can use and be competitive, and also, there's nothing but a bunch of sweats playing right now, dude. Casual Timmy right now, he ain't worried about no dang beta, alright? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time. Later.